I don't know, social. Who's... Oh yeah, you're naked now. That's fine. Animal starvation, yes. We're working on that. We got most of them inside. There's a fire outside. I don't want you guys literally to be putting them here, but I am concerned that you guys are going to put them here. That's like a dead spot. Kind of want... That's finally grown, so my animals should rush that, realistically. I've got areas like all over the place where they should have access to food, but I've had a caravan spot down here for the longest fucking time, and it is the worst. Honestly, if somebody hitches them up to a point that's not a point, I will just cull them. I also kind of want to just put one down here for the sake of it. What is this? Cache of treasure. Unknown threat with Glitterworld medicine. Gee, I wonder what the fucking threat would be. Glitterworld medicine is really nice. Where the fuck is it? That's not a super good place to go to. Mind you, I do think that the majority of my gunners are here right now, but they're also about to be extremely pissed off because Keys is about to die. If they haven't already. No, they're literally about to go. Yeah, they're literally just on their last couple of seconds. Everybody's about to get super upset. There's nothing I can do about that. Mate, can you not? You broke it. He didn't even come out of the thing. I guess it's not expensive enough for him. It's very weird, like, letting a colonist die when I have this many, realistically. Alright, I also need to change over the prisoners to actually be, like, reducing the thing. Alright, RIP Keys. Keys has died. We're at, what, 289 colonists? I also need to turn the crematorium back on, if that's the case. Camillo, mate, can you switch that back on? Yep, everybody's upset about that. Kind of glad that I hit the popper when I did, but we're going to need more. You lot, though, we need reduced resistance, because I kind of forgot to do this once you guys arrived. And you guys got some pretty high resistance, and you're kind of all in good health. So, what do we got? We got mining, cooking, and shooting. Shooting I want. Of course you're a fucking chemical fascination. I guess that's the damn trade-off I've got for getting somebody that can do shooting. I wonder if I just took you for the sake of it, because I don't know if I took you on purpose. Transport pods load is complete. Sweet, let's get that. The kitchen benches up and over here. Where do we want this? I guess I could just throw it in through the roof. It would be like right here. Sure, let's do it. It's only a roof. This one's got a lot more stuff to back up. A fair bit more. And it's not going to take him that long by the look of it. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't fucking crush anybody. As always, Dodsworth, be careful. I do like that they're starting to like use their tables and stuff. It's close enough to the food that they might actually use it. Which is kind of funny because I sort of wouldn't mind putting some of the like food like this into places where they could potentially like access it. Colonists left unburied. Yeah, we're working on that. My transport pod has arrived. Can you cremate? There we go. It's slightly off target, but that's fine. So, what I want... Try not to sneeze here. Shizuka... Okay, you're just cleaning. That's fine. Oh, you're doing the roof. Okay, how do I want to do this? I'm pretty sure... Pretty certain that that's flipped. Okay. Because basically where I've got them is not where I want them to be. So I'm not really too sure with this. That's kind of a crowded situation. Yeah, I'm not really sure with what I'm doing with this, but I'll rehash it later if I've got issues. I also don't super want the kitchen shit to be in here, but it would be nice. It'd be nice if I have all the benches up and running. So I might just put them in here. Plus, like I said, I kind of want to rearrange this to be where they are. I've got one more bench incoming soon, and it'll be here. These will already have bills set up on them. So this should kickstart this colony's like cooking. I don't know how many people I've got here that are cooks, but we're going to find out real quick. Yeah, hungry pen animals, we're working on that. I know I've got a heap of animals that are downed. I don't know if everybody's brought them inside yet. Masterwork, that's fine. Give me a copy of that. Get rid of that. You guys are free. Give me this. Get you guys free as well. We should have everything here just fine for them to be all like released and crap. Especially since it's nighttime, they probably all want to go back to their beds and crap. Alright. Bad time to try to put something down when it's auto-saving. Alright, let's see. I got more here. I just gotta wait for everything to cross the path of the thing for a second. There it is. This is like the hardest part about having so many animals. They're just gonna run for food. Now, it doesn't look like anything got tied up over here, and it doesn't look like anybody did any stupid ties up down the bottom. So that should be fine. Like, they should eat out the bottom of the map generally first. I'm pretty sure I did remove this. Yeah, it's not a grow area, it's just grass. I do want to see if this grows back to being grass for them. Without me having to, like, harvest it and shit. What the hell is that moving that fast? It's a cat. Oh, it's hungry. I was going to say, I'm like, damn, that thing's moving. Putting the maths work. Nice. Okay. So everything looks like it's back inside. And they're all going back to bed and stuff. So this is great. I kind of wouldn't mind tearing down some of this, like, area, realistically. I sort of almost want to get rid of this, like, center area, but then it's forcing them to move to the furthest parts of the map, which is keeping people up here doing stuff. But I do have to, like, lift this shit up and throw it eventually. I do want to throw some chess tables, actually. So, what I want... I think I already did, by the look of it. Hold on. Dream break. Let's lift up those. Let's grab a couple of extra chairs. Let's lift those. That will give us a couple more of them. Now, I am missing, like, entertainment for them. Lift up a couple of those as well. Do they have a pool table? I have, like, a nook carved out at the moment. They've got chess, they've got TV, and they've got books, and they've got one of these. That's fine. Hungry hitched animals. Oh, is that here? They shouldn't be. I don't know if I've got fence doors yet. Almost. This is why they're hitched up, is they're working on building the gates. Which, ironically, we're going to move forwards as well. But that doesn't really matter, because once I've got the inner lines built up, because I'm going to have to do marble all around this as well, which is going to take a little bit, which I guess we could probably grab. I do want them to finish this, and it looks like they're not that far away. I'll wait till this is finished, because once this is finished, I should be able to put a roof over it now. That's a bit questionable there, but we should be able to roof it. And then we'll have another safe area for more people to sleep. Sorry. And or prisoners space, which will be fine. I also would like to get some flooring and shit done in this place, but I haven't really got like a shit ton of surplus of blocks, because it's been more important to build the buildings. We've got some sandstone, some limestone, and we definitely have marble blocks to spare at the moment. Fire, yeah, I'm not surprised shit's on fire. That's fine. Alright, now one of these is going to be like a dining hall thing instead. Which is fine. I kind of almost want to build the one that's further back because that cuts into that. Which, yeah, again, blocks. But this is so far over. People shouldn't hopefully want to rush over and build it. I don't know how many tables and shit I can fit into one of these, but we're going to find out. We will find out. And then, yeah, I can move the dining tables then out of the other area, which I don't mind the layout. But, like, I either need a dedicated space for cooking or I need a designated space for the tables. And I could very easily move the, what do you call it, like the meal benches to, like, a little spot like this. But if I was doing it as a cooking space in one of these, like, diamonds, I would have to wall off at least one door as an air conditioner. Like, I could put an air conditioner on this back one, for instance, because they're not going to probably come out of this for it. They might for, like, the houses and stuff, but, like, they should realistically be using those three. And then I could put an air conditioner, which should keep it somewhat comfortable inside. But either way, I probably don't want that far up. Hold on. Sort of want it about here. It's going to make it a little less pointy. I want to cancel that one. And I guess we want to cancel the blocks that are in front of it. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that will end up getting built up. I'm not actually sure what other building I had in here that I got built up. Oh yeah, the hospital. That's right, the actual hospital. So I will genuinely need proper sterile tile floors shit in here. Pretty sure you can do like concrete as well, but we're gonna do like the full fucking tilt sterile flooring and stuff, and get it in the doorways and stuff too. I don't think I've got electricity running into here yet, but where's the closest power thing? I guess that. I guess I could scoot it up and around the top to it. I could scoot it down from the bottom too, but I've got to bring it back up as well. So, yeah. I was going to say, I'm like, I might as well just, like, do it like this. It'll go both ways up and through here. I've just got to be careful. Well, this is hidden, so it should be fine. I kind of realized that I don't really need certain parts of this to be hidden when it's in a wall. But in the times where it's not actually hidden, like at the moment where it's getting built, it could be really useful. Inspired creativity, that's fine, mate. So, I was kind of thinking was, well, that would bring it all the way down anyway. I sort of thought about going either straight over or straight down into it, like this kind of thing. Because I sort of want it to... I don't know if I want it to go all the way in the center, because if I took it to the center, I don't have to weave it around it, I guess. I'm not entirely sure if all the things will reach, so we'll do that. Might be the quickest line of sight with that. Although, honestly, doing a diamond across to it, I feel like it's more... Nah, it wouldn't be more efficient, because I got to do zigzaggy things for the electricity work. That's fine. My brain was thinking I could zigzag it over there, but I'd see it whenever it lights up. I think what my brain was initially thinking was, I'm like, I'll bring it over like this, which actually does look better. So, I don't know how I'm gonna get... I don't want to deconstruct... Yeah, it's not actually built yet. Sure. We can go one by one with this, sort of. I don't really want it to be going out to the side here. And I'm kind of hoping that my attack caravan gets to the components. We should have plenty enough people to do a proper fight there. I sort of feel like if I don't need my gunners, I could nearly send them home. But at the same time, they're carry weight for carry capacity stuff. So I don't also sort of want to just not. I also realized that this part I could actually just like grab the thing and like drag it. But this is fine. I figure I'm going to connect other shit down here at some point, so I'm not really worried with that. Lee's got inspired creativity. Great, mate. So I don't know how at one point I'm going to like move these over. I'm concerned if you didn't have enough people for it. What, for the attack thing? It depends what it is, because like if I rock up and, you know, I've got 31 colonists, but not all of them are gunners, and it's like a cluster of mechs, you know, depends on what the fucking cluster of mechs are. You know, I then have to kind of like fight them out in the open. And sometimes they spawn from the center and sometimes they're at the edges. So really just depends. This is just a hostility detected. If it's something small, it's not bad. But yeah, it depends, because we've had almost every week we've had a raid attack lately. We're kind of going through that stage where we're getting that again. I'll show you on the little history thing. So where is it? Here. We went through like a stage where we kind of got nothing for a while. We got like bugger all, and then we go through like these like super condensed clusters of stuff, and that's kind of what we're doing at the moment. Like enemy raids, ambush, like some of this is like happy events like marriage and shit. There's enemy raids, raid, ship parts, infestation, manhunter, a couple of weeks of manhunters. I don't think it was last time, I think it was the time before we had manhunter and infestation and a defoliator. No, it wasn't defoliator, it was a psychic emanator ship and stuff. It was just like, why? Why 3 things? That is also the issue of having 2 colonies, is now I'm much more likely to have one or the other get attacked, you know. Whereas before, for at least a year, we had just the one location, and it was kind of like every second week stuff was happening, kind of give or take. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Like I said, like I'll also try to like move the fucking kitchen shit over, and or I wonder if that other transport pod's ready yet. Probably not. But I'm also trying to get like a shit ton of resources inside. Like I've still got stuff on my caravan. I'd normally force drop that, but I don't want to, because like, as you can see, I've got like plenty of resources out here that they've already got to bring in. And to be fair, a lot of the rice is going to rot. A lot of it's like really close to rotting. That's fine. I also have still chem fuel out here. Hey Troxo mate, I know you're building a roof. When you're done with that, can I get you to haul that? And maybe some light leather. And I need to get somebody else up here. Hold on. Ram mate, can you do hauling? Because I don't think you can. Might be able to. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, I'll grab a couple more things while I'm over here. You grab like 3 things. I think I was supposed to get everybody to try to grab 2. Pretty sure Nick probably doesn't. Although whenever I see somebody doing like they're gonna build something, I assume that they should be able to. No, Azula's stretching. Azula's my cat, for anybody that doesn't know. She's in a little fuzzy donut in front of me under the monitor, and she's just like stretching out her little beans. I don't know where Phoenix is. I don't know if he's in here tonight. Phoenix is my other cat. He could be in here, and I don't know because I don't have the heater on. Because normally he's in here for that, but he hasn't exactly like come up and complained about it, because normally like tells me all about the issue when he notices that it's not actually on and stuff. So he hasn't come and let me know that, so I'm assuming he might not be in here. Also, keep all in the steel. That's a lot of steel. And grab the shirts and shit while you're at it. 'Cause some of these are like sheep's wool. Some of them are like blue fur. Some of them are thrombo pants. Like, I got a lot of stuff out here. Let's not grab Dark Eye. He's on edge. Lucer's already coming up here. No, Azula's got too hot. Hold on, let me move the chair. There we go. I have to move the chair so she doesn't fall off the desk. She will at some point roll over and potentially like roll off the desk. So she's good. I have still, there we go. The roll of muffalo fur, bring that in. And yeah, keep coming back out for stuff. We'll get this shit inside eventually, or it'll rot. One of the two. It's got a long time before it rots. I've also got like a shit ton of wood up here, which I'm not that concerned of getting inside, given the fact that there's wood everywhere. When we arrived, I kind of like set the entire map to cut wood. And they've been doing it ever since, which is great. But we've effectively cut down every single tree and it's regrown. So, not quite what I wanted. But if they wanna replant the crop zones, wherever the fuck I've got crop zones. Did I get rid of my zones maybe? Hold on. What happened to my... There they are. Okay, so they definitely exist. I thought I had these set to always on. Hold on. Yes. Yeah, I want to see that they're here. That one's cut because it's the fence. That's fine. It's potatoes. They'll be fine. That's what's going on. That's why I couldn't find my grow spaces because I literally cut them. Stop. Get out of the way. I kind of forget that it does that every so often because I don't typically, once I'm like built in a place, I'm not typically like rebuilding the place. And I obviously lost my rice one down here. Hold on, that won't be strawberries. Let's send you back to being strawberries. And this won't be, this isn't going to be rice down here. So, let's get you your rice crop back. And there's another one I've got to put in as well. Let's go rice. And I don't know where else I would have lost one, but there's definitely one that I had up here that is now gone, which is fine. Mitz is having an insulting spree. That's okay. Okay, okay, rice. Some of this shit's inside though. I see that. Let's get this crap out of here. Okay, no indoor rice growing stuff because you guys will cut it and leave it in the doorway. I know what you guys are like. All right, so we definitely have the grow areas back. They should come back over and replant them. I definitely lost my high yield one from over here when I put down that, which kind of sucks. It was rice. I had this actually cut out perfectly to the shape of the high yield spot. So that is a little bit more frustrating than it should have been. Put that back on rice. Let's get this away from the door. Why are you insulting? Major pain or minor pain or whatever. I don't see anything wrong. Recreationally stuff, mate. We're working on it. We're working on it so hard. Speaking of, there's a grow room up here. I noticed. Hold up. This we don't want anymore. No more indoor grow room. Most of this should die unless they harvest it. I probably should have left it to harvest, but we've got a roof on this anyway, and they should close in the doors. Should also be air conditioned soon. We are working on this. Yeah, mate. I know you're building a roof, but how's about you haul like 3 or 4 things in? I don't know how many people have set up to come out and do this, but I'm pretty sure somebody should have come for the steel. The leather's going to expire soon, and so is muffalo wool. So we kind of want to grab those. Hey, Tranna. Oh, not the growing zone. Hold on. Tranna, mate. After you grab your meal, can I get you to come back out here? Grab that and grab that. And if nobody, Troxo's still on that, that's fine. We'll bring those 2 inside. That should be pretty much the majority of those clothes should be brought inside. I kind of want to leave my grow space things on. I don't know when I turned that off. I reckon I turned it off more so by accident because it used to look way more vibrantly green. And I'm like, at some point I was thinking to myself, I'm like, what the fuck happened? Why isn't shit green? And it never like clicked for me. But yeah, no, that's apparently what happened is I just forgot to turn that shit back on. Although it does look like it also shows other stockpiles and storages. So, man, when did we turn that off? Because we used to have little areas where I could see it and it would help like avoid clicking on it. And I haven't had it on for fucking so long. I have some water. Hold on. It's funny, I didn't realize like how dehydrated I was getting. Pretty sure I've like drunk water earlier today. Pretty sure this is the second time I've refilled my drink bottle today. It's like 1.5 liters of water, so I just don't think I drank much water over the last 2 days. I kind of like, I don't know, I kind of like set myself on the couch and just kind of like stayed there, and it was just like ambiently warm. I just had cats laying on me all day and stuff, and yeah, I never got up. I got up like super late in the afternoon to like refresh drink and stuff. I'm gonna say stand for staying hydrated. We don't want a cat's asleep on lap and it's their birthday. We don't do that. But any other time as long as the cat's not asleep on me, sure. But yeah, I have health and wellness redeems too, and channel points as well. You guys can also redeem at points in time to like remind me to like drink water or stretch and all sorts of shit. Because like some days I'm like fidgety and I'll remember, and some days I just forget. And it's been like a week since I streamed, you know. Yeah. I actually, normally my first stream back after like some time off, even if it's like unintentionally extra time off and stuff, I'm normally like just awkward as fuck. I don't really feel that way today. That's good. Be amazing for everybody involved. It's just me sitting here being super awkward. I will posture check. I literally just changed how I was sitting. I wasn't quite prawning. I wasn't quite prawning yet. I had leant away from the microphone. I'd noticed I was like leaning backwards. I can't like lean back against my chair. My back won't let me do it. I have like old injuries and shit, so I can't do that. But I was like pivoted kind of backwards, but not touching the back of my chair yet. But it was far enough to like get me away from the microphone, and I was realizing that I'm slowly creeping away. That happens sometimes too. You'll often hear like the difference in voice, because sometimes I'll slouch and lean up against the desk, and then it's kind of muffled because I'm underneath the microphone. I always find that funny, because everybody knows when I'm doing that. But then like I also fidget around on my chair, and people can usually hear that because the chair is like squeaky. This one's like really kind of like, I don't know, cheap and rickety kind of sounding. You can only hear it. I see you, cow. I'm watching you iron up my fucking crops, mate. I bet you want to be in there. Keeping an eye on you. Fucking, what the hell is, oh, you know what's happened is when I've been mining, I just realized something. I'm like, what are these dots? And then it's like, oh yeah, no, I get it. Occasionally I have spots out here that I'm mining. And I haven't replaced these. This is so funny. I haven't seen this for so long. Also, some of these are going to be, the hitching spots as well, for sure. There's a fire. There's definitely a fire. There's always a fucking fire. I have pyromaniacs. This is one big area. I don't know if I mined there, but I suspect maybe. I find it really funny because I had a meteor at one point and took out like a square in here, and I didn't know why. And then I came back later, I'm like, oh, that'd be why. It's like perfectly the like size of a fucking square, because like whenever I do like a Rim Connect stream, I end up with somebody doing like the falling meteor thing, meteor shower, whatever, and that always reminds me what that shape is when I see it in amongst